In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a page on Patreon. So the first thing you want to do is you want to log into Patreon like you normally would. And if you haven't already, go ahead and create a Patreon account. And to do that, you're able to use a pre-existing Gmail address. So I already went ahead and signed in and stuff like that, but then you should be good to go. So this is regular Patreon over here. You're able to go ahead and subscribe to other people's memberships and stuff like that. But if you want to create your own membership, then what you want to do is you want to go to the bottom left, press on your name, and you're going to see this button that says create on Patreon just like so, and you just want to press on that. From here, you want to give a page a name. So let's just go ahead and name it that. And you want to choose your URL. And also from here, you want to determine if your page is not suitable for people under 18. So in other words, if you're trying to do something a little bit more mature or even adult stuff, then you will need to actually take this box up. But just go ahead and press on continue right over here. And then just go ahead and wait for this to actually finish. It's going to ask you, what do you create? So in our example, we create videos. So let's go ahead and press on that. Then select on continue. Then if you want, you can go ahead and actually connect like your YouTube, your Instagram, your Twitter, Facebook. And I strongly recommend that you guys do this if you're trying to do this for like social media and stuff like that, just so that people know that it's actually you who's setting up the Patreon and stuff like that. So you don't have like scammers or anything or people trying to like imitate your page. So I highly suggest that you guys do this. For this video, I'm just going to select on skip for now, but you are able to connect it. All right. And then afterwards, it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. And it's going to give you like a step-by-step guide starting off with the basics. So let's go ahead and do that. So you want to go ahead and put in your page name. You could, of course, determine the profile picture and specify what you create. Then afterwards, you want to make your first post right over here. So you can go ahead and write it like you normally would. So for this video, let's just call it test. And you can go ahead and begin writing stuff right over here. So let's just call it test. Please sub to how to now, which you should, by the way. And you guys are also able to add things like videos, and voice chat, an image, a link, attachment, etc. So all of this is pretty important. But what's even more important is over here in the right menu where it says audience. So we have free access right over here or paid access. So that there is completely different right over here. You can either sell this post over here, press on more options, and press on like offer early access and stuff like that. So that there is definitely incredibly important to note. So from here, you're able to add collaborators and stuff like that, make it into a collection, make it a drop, and set a publishing date and stuff like that. And you can go ahead and preview the post right over here, which is incredibly easy and cool to see. And then you're able to go ahead and press on publish just like that. So that's how you're able to make posts and stuff like that. So anyways, let me go ahead and actually show you how to actually customize your page even more. So you want to go over here to the left menu, press on dashboard. And basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and select over here where it says choose your layout, and you can go ahead and pick your layout and stuff like that. And more importantly, if you guys actually want to get like paid memberships and stuff like that, you want to scroll down. So you see this section that says ways to earn money, and Patreon is going to actually give you the resources to do so. So you can go ahead and sell like your best work individually. So you can go ahead and sell like a single item, but if you want like a paid membership where people pay on a monthly basis, you want to select over here where it says get started. Then you're able to go ahead and select on get started one more time. And then it's actually going to allow you to create the tiers and stuff like that. So for example, we can go ahead and create a new tier. Let's just call it tier premium. All right. And then you can go ahead and set a monthly price. So it could be like $5, for example. You can put a tier description if you want. And I highly suggest obviously putting a tier description and a clear covered image just so you guys are able to actually know what's going on and stuff like that. Tier benefits and even a free trial. So that there is pretty cool. But you're able to go ahead and press over here where it says advanced. But then once you're done with that, you're able to go ahead and select on save. And that is going to allow you to create a free premium tier and stuff like that. So for example, you can make it so like your posts are only available for like people who have your premium tier. So that there is incredibly important. And this is basically where you're able to get everything started. And once again, you guys also have the option to sell at an individual piece level as well. So like if you're an artist, for example, and you just want to sell like your best work, you're absolutely able to do that. But you could also do a paid monthly membership. So if you guys found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.